Hello, Patreon exclusive people. Here is your extra exclusive content with the 336 Pull Up Podcast and Confessions from a Red Couch. We got Janae, we got Frank, we got Stevie. Episode 19 recap. We're going to just talk and just give you some good stuff. So, fellas. Oh, Stevie.
Oh, okay. It's on Patreon.
This is exclusive. Somebody about to pay for this exclusiveness, okay? You can see these soup coolers.
Yeah.
That's at least $9.99.
We gotta do this. We only got 10 minutes.
$9.99 for this shit. This is $9.99. I want $1.50
at least. Pray for it.
I just don't know. I just don't know.
8 minutes.
I just don't know what happened. So last week was a trip. Now this week has just topped it. Terrell, you know this probably topped it. This has done it. I'm done. Terrell's our wonderful tech person over there. So, what do I want to talk about?
I don't know. What were we going to talk about?
We can talk about anything you want to. I don't care.
What y'all want to talk about?
How you going to have you walking around talking about some N-word now?
I don't like it.
N-word. Because I'm going to try not to say it.
I don't like it. You know, that's just me.
N-word that make me mad, I know it's going to fly.
So should we stop saying the N-word? You don't like it, at least, right? So should we stop saying the N-word? Because I've heard people say that. I've heard. You know who else used to say this? Richard Pryor used to say this as well. Like he talked about like he stopped using it.
That
so
is true.
Just this is your show. I'm taking over. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
It's a good topic.
Y'all aggressive and shit. Go ahead.
Well, shit. N-words gotta stop doing N-word shit.
No, I think it's a really good question. We can talk about that. I have never been one to. Well, okay, so my background, we're from the Caribbean, right? So my mom's from St. Lucia, my dad Trinidad. So we didn't grow up using that language. So
that word.
You only heard it, that word, because we cursed a lot. But we heard the word, my parents heard the word when they came here.
Gotcha.
So, or when they had tourists come, they would be kind of mindful because we kind of outnumbered them in the Caribbean at one point in time.
True.
So it wasn't part of my culture, right? It wasn't part of my culture. But to me, I understand how the excuse of we're reclaiming it. Right. But on the tail end of that, if we're trying to win a war and these battles,
that's true.
It's really hard to gain respect from other groups. You know, the LGBT. You can't say the F word. You can't say this. So
but
don't
use it.
They use it.
They use it.
Too many rules.
They use it, right?
Yeah.
But to me, I don't like any hate language.
I feel you. Okay, I got you.
And I'm not an N-word. I'm not.
And I've had a different experience because I grew up around all boys.
Right.
Here in Houston. Like when I was in Missouri, before I moved to Houston, we didn't say that word. But when I got here to the South, it was just like my grandpa said it. You know, my cousin said it.
Yeah.
So it just...
Yeah.
You know, it's not on purpose. And because I'm a professional, so during the day, I don't say it. But when I'm around my people...
And it doesn't bother me. If someone says it around me, I don't care. I'm not be like, oh, don't say that. I just don't. Yeah, I'm not the type of person to say, I'm not the one to say, stop that.
You just don't use the word.
I just don't use the word.
But I do feel like, at a certain, I do need to stop saying it because one time I was thinking in my head about my students. I was like, these, and I had to stop because I don't even, teach that demographic anymore. So I had to think, child, what are you using it for? Like, you could use a different word because these aren't, this isn't.
She said, I'm like, yo.
So I got to say something else.
What do you think, Frank? What's your opinion on that?
What I was going to say was, well, I grew up hearing it, my mom said it, my dad said it.
Yeah.
What I was going to say was, what about Negroes? Can we say Negroes?
I just
mute him right now.
Think...
Mute this jigaboo. He just
Negroes.
Just used it.
That's what we were referred to. We were referred
as Negroes. But I think Negroes
now,
and the N-word are different. For me, like to say a Negro, and I've heard people say Negro instead of the other word.
I mean, Negro is coming from, if I'm correct, if you other languages of the color, Negro. I mean,
Negro,
I get that, the Negro.
Black, meaning black.
Yeah,
black.
Yeah, that's what it means. Black.
My thing is this: we have had people of African descent who look like us have had so many name changes that we didn't even own, that didn't come from us.
That is true.
True.
So why would I own a word that I didn't make up for myself?
That is true.
I wonder what my name would be over there though.
What are you talking about?
You mean if you were still in, if your ancestors didn't come over here?
Yeah.
If they,
thank you. Somebody else that's okay. Well, you ain't probably high like I am.
I'm not, but I get what you're saying.
You was with me.
I get what you're saying.
It just depends on your ethnic makeup, and you figure out who's your ethnic group, honestly, and then you go from there.
Yeah, you have to. What tribe would you have came from?
It's like the Ivory Coast. What else? What else was it? Ghana.
Mine is Cameroon.
Something else.
Cameroon.
Cameroon.
Mine is Cameroon. And,
so y'all did the DNA test. I am
Ancestry.
totally the ancestry. I'm totally 100%. Like, I don't want to do it because I don't want the government to get my DNA, even though they probably already got it.
Because let me tell you
something. They already got it.
I ain't trying to listen. I read the last Stephen King book called The Institute, right?
Yeah.
And what they did was when every child was born, they took their DNA, so they knew they had certain markers for certain abilities.
Yeah. See.
Right.
And I was reading something else where there's an actual court case. There's actual cases right now that are cold cases.
Yeah, and they're using
they're using.
Yeah.
So there was a serial killer in Houston.
Yep.
We talked about this in my job. That they didn't know who it was killing these people. So what they did when they went to the ancestry, took the DNA that they had from a rape kit, and found the markers that were close to that person,
to his family member,
and found the family members down to like 5 people. Then they looked at those 5 people, and they said that's who it is. And he was the person killing them, but he had no criminal record. So his DNA in the kit was like, we don't even know who this person is.
Yep.
So they went to Ancestry and used that
because
DNA
they could subpoena that. They could subpoena that. So now I just don't, I don't need them. I'm never, I'm not. I'm as sweet as can be. Sometimes. Sometimes.
But no.
But I just don't. It don't sit right in my spirit. And plus, what if they try to clone me? The world does not need another Janae. I just don't feel like
the world is ready for
it'll be the 7 days. Is it 7 days later or 4 days later with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah,
Never seen it.
You've never seen it?
You said the other day. What's that? What's the name of the movie? The other day.
Put it down, Stevie. Put it down.
It sounded like you said the name of the movie was the other day.
We won't.
We just don't need another Janae in this world.
I've been muted the whole time.
No, you're not muted, sweetheart. You're okay.
We hear you,
Frank. Are you okay over there?
I'm cracking up.
So Frank, let me ask you a question.
This is what he got to deal with. He got to deal with
yes,
all the
Frank,
time.
I want to ask you, Frank, how you do this?
Trust me, it's a long process.
He's hilarious. The dude is hilarious.
Now, one thing I do have to say about Stevie is he's a good dude. He's got a great heart. He likes having fun and acting a fool. So I don't always see this side of him. Stevie is the guy that I think we talked about on one of the episodes. Like, because of who I am and the type of person I am, if Stevie hears me getting upset, Stevie like, wait a minute, hold on. If he upset, there's a problem.
I remember the episode,
because it takes a lot to really get him upset,
Yeah. So he's like, I'm gonna knock somebody out and ask questions later.
I feel
you know
because he's a laid back guy, like he don't say much,
Yeah, he's my guy, and I'm glad to sort of mentor him a little bit on certain things and tell him about stuff. Now, whether he listens to me or not, he has to learn on his own. But he's still a good guy. He's still my guy, and he helps make up for what you hear that content that you guys love. So
great.
But I do listen, y'all. I do listen. I just gotta work on stuff, you know.
We all gotta work on things.
We all need working on.
That's
God
true.
got us,
Yep.
you know. We all right.
That's true.
Bless that.
He said God. Now keep in mind. I want y'all to keep in mind. He said God with a blunt in his hand. So
hey,
I ain't got it in my hand no
let me
more.
tell you
It's from the earth.
It is from the earth, and God made
He
the earth
put
and
it
the
there.
fullness thereof, and all the
there.
vegetation.
Thank
Don't
you.
get me
He put it
started.
there.
Don't get me started.
I just
You
know
it.
next time, Stevie, when you're on my
it.
show, you're gonna have to like refrain.
I'm gonna refrain. I can't promise you that. I just lied. I'm gonna try.
Just stop talking.
Right,
hey, you're supposed to just throw your hands up like this, like okay.
I'm gonna shut up.
You a sweetheart though.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bless your heart.
Thank you.
This
is just, you know.
Okay. I know. I had fun with y'all. Thank you for the exclusive content.
Boom.
It was a nice topic.
Absolutely.
It was a nice topic, Frank, on the N-word, because I just say let's get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because we didn't give it to ourselves. So why are we using it?
He get deep.
That's a good point.
Deep. He can get
that
deep.
That could be a whole show right
deep.
there, Frank. You want it? You can have that topic.
Get deep. That boy, man.
Janae, you can have
he
that
say
topic.
some shit. It take me about 2 days to get what he was talking about. I'm like, God damn, that's what the fuck he was talking about. Like 2 days later, I'm like,
I don't know if I can handle
that topic.
To N-word or not to N-word. That's fine.
To N-word or not to N-word.
Arlene's gonna be on the show, so that's all good.
I'm gonna try not to N-word.
Okay, I'm proud of you.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna try. It might be like trying not to bacon, but
he said trying not to bacon.
But I like bacon. You know what I'm saying?
And on that note, Patreon.
We gonna try it.
I love y'all. Thank you for supporting. I truly appreciate it. That will be it for the Patreon exclusive. Make sure you tune into the regular show, which will be up on all platforms within the hour after the live. And catch you next week. I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye, kids.